What is up mga palangga? Welcome back to our channel, Dahilan Palangga. Ako muna yung palanggang si John Paul. And na-miss ko kayo mga palangga. It's been a while na hindi kami nakapag-upload ng video. So when I browsed the list of our videos here in our channel, I was surprised that one of our video, paano makapasa sa call center training, is sobrang dami talaga ng views. Ang dami mga positive comments and I found out na most of our audience, o karamihan sa mga palangga natin na nakasubscribe sa channel nito is mga call center agent. So, kaway-kaway sa inyo. And today's video nga mga palangga, dahil nga mga kapwa call center agents ko kayo, isi-share ko sa inyo mga palangga kung ano nga ba yung mga reasons kung bakit nga ba humingi ng supervisor or manager ang ating mga customers. And not only that, I'll be sharing you as well all the tips on how to lessen and deal with those type of call drivers. Kaya sa mga kapwa call center agent ko dyan and you're working as a customer service representative, well, this video is perfect for you, so keep on watching! Lahat ng mga share ko sa inyo mga palangga is based from my own experience. So I work in the BPO industry for about 5 years now. So yung una kong company, I worked there as a complaints representative. So kami nag-handle ng mga complaints ni customers, specifically pagdating sa mga billing issue. And we are handling multiple services such as cellphone, internet, TV, landline. So we're handling all those billing complaints pagdating dun sa account na yun. And then with my present job, so, nag-work din ako in an escalation desk for 1 year. So, we're handling all those supervisor calls, managerial calls. So, mga customers na naghahanap ng mga supervisor or manager o na mas mataas pa sa agent. So, we're the one who's taking those calls. At madami pong mga reasons mga palangga kung bakit si customer is naghahanap ng supervisor or ng manager na makakausap. And with this, I'll give you 5 reason or 5 points kung bakit nga ba naghanap si customer ng supervisor or manager, and I'll give you as well some tips on how to deal with those reasons. Number 1 mga palangga is on-send sub call. May mga customers talaga na right after na pagsagot pa ng call, like mag-introduction ka, thank you for calling, how can I help you? Customer will respond, I want to talk to your supervisor, I want to talk to your manager. So yun yung mga tinatawag na mga on-send sub call, yung wala pa nga naibibigay niya reason si customer or ng issue, pero yun na agad ang bungad sa'yo ng customer. So yun yung mga tinatawag na on-set sub calls or on-set man call. So bakit nga ba nagkakaroon ng mga ganyung scenario? First possible reason is because nakausap na ni customer or may nakausap na si customer na supervisor and manager previously and they just want to talk to a supervisor again on that call. So, possible yung magiging reason. And second reason is possible din na nabigyan niya si customer ng resolution before pero yung issue niya is hindi pa rin ma-resolve o sobrang tagal na hindi pa rin na-resolve yung issue ni customer. So, that's why on that time, they want to speak or to talk to a supervisor na. And possible din na meron ng past bad experience si customer with the customer service. That's why wala na silang trust pagdating sa mga agent. So, they just want to talk with the higher person or with the higher position na talaga. So, kay ka mga palangga is makatanggap ng ganitong type ng call and asking for a supervisor right away. So, things that you have to do mga palangga is learn how to de-escalate the call. Hindi agad-agad yung i-direct mo agad siya sa supervisor mo or manager mo. Learn how to de-escalate the call. How? By providing assistance to the customer. Things that you can do, things that you can assure to the customer that you can resolve it on your end. So, offer multiple assistance with your customer and, you know, para na ma-de-escalate natin yung issue. And I received this kind of multiple calls that customer is asking to talk to a supervisor. But if you are going to de-escalate the call and if you're going to gain the trust of the customer again, definitely accept niya yung assistance mo. And surely, hindi na siya magkahanap pa ng supervisor or manager. Pero if customer is really going to insist to talk to your supervisor or to manager, so ibigay niyo na yung gusto ni customer kasi mahirap na, diba? So, after the escalation, and ayaw pa rin ni customer, so yeah, we can go ahead and escalate na to our supervisor or manager. And the second reason kung bakit naghahanap ng supervisor or manager si customer is the complexity of the resolution. This is also most of the reason kung bakit si customer is naghahanap ng supervisor or manager to talk to. Kasi nga, dead end ka na sa resolution mo, pero yung customer mo is nagpupumilit pa rin na sukpitin mo yung mga between at yung mga buwan sa langit. So, yung mga resolution na dead end ka na talaga, but customer still insists to it. So, possible customer will ask to talk to your supervisor or to your manager. Ito talaga yung mga common types na mga escalation or mga top escalation drivers, which is yung mga dead-end resolution na talaga ni agent and customer thinking na baka makagawa ng magic yung supervisor at saka yung or your manager. So as an agent, diba, always remember that your tools is the same tools na ginagamit ni supervisor at ni manager mo. So that's why going back with the first reason is we need to learn how to de-escalate, offer multiple assistance hanggat kaya natin. So tip ko dito mga palangga is learn how to maximize all your resources and your tools. Find some alternative resolution na kung saan pwede mapunan yung gusto talaga ni customer. Look for other resolution or alternative options para kay customer. Maybe, di ba, makahanap ka pa ng the best resolution or best option dun sa hinahanap talaga ni customer. And another one naman mga palangga is we have subject matter expert on the floor naman. We have supports, we have supervisors and manager that we can talk directly to get what will be the resolution on that call para hindi na ma-de-escalate pa yung call. So we can ask support or real-time assistance with our support team. Pero in case mga palangga na ayaw talaga ni customer tanggapin yung lahat ng mga options at lahat ng mga alternative resolution mo sa kanya and he really wants to speak to your supervisor and manager para makuha yung mga moon and stars, well, go ahead. You can go ahead and escalate now with your supervisor and manager. Third reason mga palangga is customer's trust. This is also one of the reasons kung bakit customer wants to talk to your supervisor or to your manager. So kahit na may resolution ka na on that call, let's say for example, ma-resolve na yung issue niya, you already provided all the solutions para sa kanyang concern, pero customer will still want to speak to your supervisor or to your manager. On that time kasi mga palangga is hindi na buo yung tiwala ni customer sa agents o sa mga representative. Possible kasi sa kanilang past experience and ayaw na nilang magtiwala, gusto nilang magkaroon pa talaga ng assurance from the kataas-taasan. So, mas nakuha nila yung trust talaga if the resolution came from the higher level of position. So customer still wants to talk to a supervisor even though that you have already the resolution for her concern. So tip ko lang dito mga palangga para maiwasan ang ganitong type ng scenario is you need to be confident enough, lalo na sa pag-explain kay customer on how the process works, yung explanation na merong sense talaga. Kasi if customer will feel na it doesn't make sense for that resolution na binibigay mo. So, it will trigger to ask for a supervisor talaga or for manager. So, dapat make sure na confident tayo, may sense yung ating resolution kay customer sa kanyang concern, and also dapat clear talaga yung pag-explain natin kay customer. Dapat mawin na natin yung trust ng customer and also we can get an agreement or a gaining agreement pagdating sa resolution na ibibigay natin. And the fourth reason kung bakit si customer is asking for a supervisor or want to talk to a supervisor or manager is because of incompetent and bad service. So this is the very common reason kung bakit si customer is gustong kumausap ng supervisor or manager. And possible, dito na nga rin papasok na dahil si agent nga hindi masyadong confident enough pagdating sa pag-assist kay customer or possible merong bad attitude or bad behavior na na-display si agent during that call. So, customer really want to speak to a supervisor because of the bad service or incompetent service. Another explanation din ng mga bad service or incompetent service is baka nga hindi na nagkakaintindihan si customer at saka yung representative. So, hanggang sa nag-away na lang sila dahil nga hindi masyadong ma-explain talaga ni agent yung mga information kay customer and dahil nga si agent is lack of training, specifically pagdating sa product knowledge o pagdating sa mga tools at tagal-tagal niyang gumalaw hanggang sa nayamot na yung customer. So, ayun. So, those are possible reasons why customer want to speak to a supervisor. At dahil nga is because of incompetent or bad service. At madami pa ibang mga reasons or madami pa mga explanations about experience of the customer for the bad service. May mga times talaga mga palangga na hindi talaga naiiwasan na ganyan type ng mga escalation calls. Hindi man siya maiwasan pero kaya natin bawasan. Na agent should be trained more pagdating sa mga product knowledge, sa mga tools na ginagamit niya. Dapat si agent is talagang trained enough pagdating dun sa mga sasabihin niya kay customer and the tools na mga gagamitin niya. Kasi if the agent is more knowledgeable and know what are the tools that he will be using and maximizing for the resolution for the customer, definitely he can get the trust from the customer itself. And not only about the products or the process, but also with those positive behaviors na kailangan display ni agent. Hindi yung rude siya kay customer, ganun, pinipilit niya ito talaga yung resolution ng customer, ayaw nga ni customer, di ba? So, kapag rude na si agent, ganun. So, customer really want to talk to a supervisor because of the bad experience. That's why mga palangga, be positive, display those positive behaviors during the call. Assist your customer as your customer kasi yung galit naman ni customer is not for you. It's about the experience, it's about the company that you work on, but it's not about you. So, you are there, customer expecting that you will provide a resolution which is suitable for his concern. And last but not the least mga palangga, number 5 is commendation and feedback. Ito yung mga type ng calls na sobrang bihira lang. Yung tipong si customers want to talk to a supervisor or manager para magbigay ng, para i-commend niya yung agent na nag-assist sa kanya, how great the service na na-receive niya from the representative. So, those are possible reason that customer want to talk to a supervisor or manager. So, ito yung mga type ng mga sub calls or escalation calls na gustong-gustong talaga nating marinig kasi we will hear those beautiful words, positive words from the customer which is nakakataba talaga ng puso. Aside from commendation, which is positive feedback, so may mga customer din na gusto din kumausap ng supervisor or manager because they want to provide negative feedback. Not only for about their experience, but also gusto na nila mag-rant, ganun. Gusto na nila i-share kung ano yung na-experience nila with the service. Either it's a bad or a negative. So, yun possible na gustong i-share ni customer with the supervisor or manager, or gusto na magbigay ni customer about his opinion about the process, diba? So, ano yung mga dapat i-improve. So, those are good reason naman why customer wants to speak to a supervisor kasi it's for growth and development naman ng customer service. So, yun ang mga palangga ang share ko sa inyo, kung yung mga reasons kung bakit yung customer natin is want to speak to a supervisor or to a manager. So, those are possible reasons. And meron din po pala akong secret weapon mga palangga kasi before, from when I was an agent, so meron ako talagang weapon na dinidisplay ko on that call, which is taking ownership of it or taking ownership of the call. So, even though customer want to speak to a supervisor, so I always look for an option para lang makuha ko yung trust ni customer, di ba? Para ma-provide yung resolution na yun naman talaga dapat at yun naman talaga ang nararapat para kay customer. So, taking ownership of the call will help you mga palangga to improve as a customer service and will provide you, or you can provide an excellent customer service for your customer. I hope that you like and enjoy this video. If you do, please hit the like button. At kung mga gusto kayong i-share dyan, specifically pagdating sa mga asking for supervisor or manager calls experience, diba? So, just share it in the comment box. At kung naman ka lang sa channel na ito mga palangga, baka naman pindutin nyo na yung subscribe button and hit the bell notification button na din para updated kayo for our next videos kasi here in our channel, we're giving free contents for self-improvement, life tips and tricks, and product reviews. So hanggang dito na lang muli mga palangga. Maraming salamat sa walang sawang pagsuporta at sa panonood sa video na ito. At kung may gusto kayong mga i-suggest for my next videos, so leave lang kayo ng comment in the comment box. At muli, mabuhay pala sa mga kapwa ko call center agents dyan. Ako muli ang inyong palangga sa John Paul. Muli nagpapaalam. Bye mga palangga!